Alright, we're going to watch another replay for round 3. This is game 2. Got mana screwed in game 1 and scooped, so not a lot to see there. Running out some islands. Kind of have that on the fast pace. Not a lot happens early. We'll pause it if something cool does happen. We got a Bitter Blossom, but not the land to cast it, so whatever, no biggie. Horn Power Stone's going to get Spell Pierced. Don't want to let him ramp. Suspend an Ancestral. Have Power Sync up. It's pretty good. There's Talisman. But I put up some sort of Amazing Discoveries or my type of little banner, but I want to make sure we get this before the round ends. Yeah, Monolith, no one cares there. Yep, gonna get power synced. This game's a lot of just birdling and dirtling, waiting for lands. Finally got our lands, now we've got Treachery up, but we'll just do Bitter Blossom, followed by Sword. He's gonna have an answer to the Bitter Blossom though, but makes him use a turn on it. Yep, Skeletal Vampire. Not the worst. We're just going to get rid of the Skeletal Vampire with our Battle Mage, because that guy's kind of annoying. So now, Demonic Tutor, Palladium Mirror. We'll just daze it. No biggie. Daze is pretty good here, so we're going to set up a Treachery play later where we get to tap and untap our mountain to set up a Chandra Nalaar. That's going to win us the game. Like right now it's just about eating bats, making trades. We don't really care about his life total at the moment. We're just going to run a Jace out, start getting some card advantage. Suspend a Gargadon because that guy's good. We're already way ahead on cards. I mean, when you draw this many cards, you're generally not going to lose. Unfortunately, I didn't get to cast this guy all tournament, but oh well. There's a Liquatus champion. That guy's pretty good, but it's going to get Treacheried. Plus, I mean, if I need to gain the 6 life, I can just sack it to Gargadon. So we're pretty well set up. So we're going to float the mountain with Trigger on the stack, untap 5 lands, and then tap 4 more lands to play a Chandra, ping him for 1, and he's going to scoop here, I believe. And you're dead? Ah, we'll let him run out his card. Yep, there we go. Be right back for game 2. Alright, here we go for game number 2, or 3 I should say. Like I said, we scooped 1, it's essentially game 2. We had like Mountain Swamp on a mull to 6 and couldn't find any blue sources and just kind of got stuck. So we get a Watery Grave. Not a lot going on. A lot of birdling and dirtling. Tempted to play the Mulldrifter here, but we actually want to cast it. He's a pretty good body. We have the lands for it. It's a Rager. We get our Bitter Blossom. I think when I was referring to the answer just a moment ago, I was referring to this, and it came in game 2. So Bitter Blossom down. Mulldrifter time. We'd like some cards, please. Those cards are not the worst. Let's go ahead and blow up the graveyard so we can see it. So I think I did this in-game, it just won't show it that way on the replay. Yeah, Rolling Earthquake, pretty good card. E3K. But we'll draw 2 more with Necromancy. Seems like tech. We're going to have to discard here. Get rid of the Power Sync. And Wismare comes back. He plays his Evoke guy. There's Wall of Omens, he'll draw a card. We got Island. So now we can leave up a bunch of things, mainly Desertion. We're just going to Electrolyze him to draw a card at end of turn. Slow it down here, I suppose. So here we're paying for the Crucible of Worlds, which is pretty good. Which will let us replay our Scalding Tarn, so we can get a green source. We don't need that green source yet, though. So he's cycling Decree of Justice, which is fine. We'll take a little bit of damage from some soldiers. That card's pretty good. Alright, so we sack the Scalding Tarn. get our Taiga, and Mystic Snake just to put a body on the field. So now we're going to run out the Battle Mage with Kicker to make him discard 2. Just decided to strip his hand this turn, plus we'll put guys in the way of his soldiers. We're doing this one before the Stupor so that the random card can hit something better. Let's see what he's discarded so far. So he discarded the Tombstalker and a Buried Alive and a Pyroclasm. So the two that he chose to discard were Pyroclasm, Tombstalker. So he apparently wants to reanimate the Tombstalker. And then Buried Alive was a random card and he just pitched a Damnation. So he's planning on reanimating his Tombstalker. Which is fine, we have Treachery in hand. The card's really good. There we go, Exhume. I'll happily take the Exhume though. I mean, we get to put out Mulldrifter again. That's some more cards. We drew a Daze and an Ancestral Vision, which seems good. We've got like infinite card advantage, or any more we'd be close to decking ourselves. Here's Treachery, take his dude. Untap some lands, seems really unfair. We get to leave up Dissurgin, equip our guy, suspend Ancestral Vision, kill his guy. I mean, he's just basically dead here. And there we go. I went to drag this over and it's just concession. So when you're drafting Q, Treachery, really good card, not gonna lie. I mean, control magic / mind control for free is pretty gross. Mulldrifter, also a good man. Battle Mage is also good. That was sweet. And we did it just in time. It's another qualifier point for Season 5, I suppose. Don't really care about mocks. And there it is, just in case there was any doubt. I won the tournament. Hooray. Alright, thanks for watching guys, have a good one.